All right. Welcome to all of you re-watching this because you're on here live or seeing this for the first time. Vikki Downey here. We are on our Synergy for Success Zoom, and we hold this every Friday at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. So join us if you didn't even know this was happening, if you're seeing this on our Real Believers page. But I'm going to train on Christmas in July. Yes, you heard that right. Christmas in July. I come from the background of Party Light, the candle company, and before that, Amway. And what I found, and actually, when we had our traditional business, we ran sales in the summertime as well. And with our brick and mortar, our automotive accessory store, we had July sales and Christmas in July. So I remembered that and I thought, with this personal sales commission that is doubled this month that is going away, why not capitalize on all of that? So I'm going to give you some ideas and you can tweak it. It's your business. You can do whatever you want with it. Just know these are just some ideas. And we might even open up the floor to have anybody else share an idea that they're doing as well. But just to reiterate what is going away this month, our new comp plan, by the way, is phenomenal. They're actually increasing the percentages that we're getting paid next month. So instead of we used to not get paid on the first 299, now we're getting paid on all of it. You're going to get 10% of everything you sell, all the reorders, no matter what, starting at 10%. So that might be news to some of you because you haven't seen the new comp plan. So it's great. And it goes up, there's a sliding scale up to 35% now. But in this month of July, where we're standing in, we have double commissions. So when we used to get 5%, we're getting 10%. When we used to get 10%, we're getting 20%. And when we used to get 15%, we're getting 30%. So wherever you lie in there, you just want more sales this month. You want to capitalize on this. And our first order bonus is going away too, that 20% that you make when somebody orders for the first time, that's going away. And they had to do that, right? Like, don't think of it as a negative because they've added more money on all the levels going forward in August. They had to get the money from somewhere. You can't just create new money, right? So, but why not take advantage on the fact that you could earn up to 50% commission this month on a new sale if you're in the highest bracket? If you're not, you could still earn 20% and another 20% if you're the second highest. So 40% on a $100 sale, you'd make 40 bucks. Or the 5% bracket, which is doubled to 10, and that 20% on your, are you guys, you understand the first order bonus, right, guys? It's 20% of whatever the sale is. Everybody gets that. Do you guys get that? Can I just see nodding of heads? Yeah. So that's where I'm adding that into the additional time where we kind of double dip. We get paid a second time on all the sales from the month. Okay. So just knowing that hey, I want to sell as much as possible in July, why not do a Christmas in July sale with your current customers and your past customers? And anyone who has shown interest in Neora, you at any time can create your own sale. So this is what I'm going to suggest. I'm going to suggest you take some hours. It will take hours. So that's why I'm teaching you this now. We have until the 31st, right? And today is the 24th. So you basically have 7 days. And I would get on it today if you can, or this weekend. So you are just going to craft a short little text. Hey, you, just checking in on you, hey, Susie, whatever. Leave the name blank in your little template that you make. You can add the person's name to personalize it, but you're going to say, I'm running a Christmas in July sale just for my customers this month. Wanted to make sure you knew about it and could take advantage of it. And then have a small amount, whether it is, here's an idea. There's many things you can do. You can say order $300 worth. And if you have a lot of the Neo filler at home, if you have a lot of any product at home sitting on your shelf, or you're carrying it around to everything you go to. If you have extra product, you could use that as an incentive. If you spend $200, because I know you haven't ordered in a while, like it depends on the person you're talking to, but I know you haven't ordered in a while. So if you need to stock up, I'm throwing in a brand new bottle of Neo filler, retail value what is it? 60, what is it? 167. Look it up, right? For all orders over $200. And then you would mail that to them directly. Now, if that's too steep for you, you don't have Neo filler on hand. Um, and honestly, I'm going to do that one because I do have some Neo filler, but I'm going to make them spend $300 first. And that's so easy to do. The advanced skincare set, they're like so close and they add something else. And what I found is I was talking to my daughter, Misa. She's like, Mom, I'm out of everything. I go, I know, me too. I usually have bottles of night cream, bottles of day cream, because I supply for John needs it, I need it. We like to keep some upstairs, some downstairs, so we don't have to climb the stairs. Anybody else? So we keep a lot on hand. I like to have some on hand that people buy. Yeah, Betty's nodding her head. So I looked and I'm like so low. So if I'm low, and you guys have looked at your own sales, if you know your sales have been down, you know your customers haven't been ordering in a while. And they're going to want to get the free shipping, right? When they do order. So look how simple that is. Just to create your own special. You could do eye patches. You could have a box of 5 eye patches even and say, with any $100 or order, 100 plus order or more, I'm throwing in, you don't have to say a box of eye patches. You say our a fan favorite hydrogel eye patches. I'm going to mail those to you, right? So there is a little pot out of money, pocket money out of pocket when you mail it. But if it's eye patches, it's easy. You could put it in, I suggest a card, like card stock. Don't just put it in an envelope because it goes through the mailing system and squishes them. So make sure you put it in a card stock. And I also write in diagonal on the bottom left of the envelope, do not machine. And they won't. And it only takes one stamp still. So I hope you learned something new there. But they don't, when they see don't machine, they don't put it through the machine. They hand put it through so it won't squish the eye patches. But you could do that. You could maybe have a lot of eye serum and you want to offer that. Maybe you have one of the hot list items and you've bought a couple extra for yourself and you want to offer that. Whatever it is, okay? But you determine how much you want to share with people. And if you've got it on there, and also if it's like if you've looked at the expiration date of some of your stuff, you really, don't want to even give it for free if it's past the expiration date, right? So if you're getting close, you might as well give it away. And another thing, I just went to a movie premiere. I want you guys to think about mindset for a minute. I want you to think about generosity. And when you give to the world, it is reciprocated, right? And so you might be thinking, "Ugh, I spent so much money on these neo fillers or whatever it is." But honestly, what good is it doing for you sitting on the shelf, right? But if you give it away, it's amazing what God returns back to you. The universe returns back to you. Yeah. And the other thing about money that I want you guys to think about, I didn't know I was going to train on this, but my brain's going there. Money is feminine. And sorry, Jeff, but it is true. Money is feminine, and it's a different way of looking at it because money is meant to procreate. Think about that. Money is meant to procreate. So money is meant to give you more, right? In all the ways, whether it is just living a better life, being able to donate to charity, that alone is giving you more. But money itself is meant to duplicate. I mean, look at the stock market. People put money in, they're careful, they plan, they leave it in, they don't take it out quickly, they leave it, it grows, it multiplies, right? Real estate, you buy real estate, you invest in that over time, it pays you, right? Big time. It procreates. So money actually does grow, but you can't hold on to it so tightly lightly. And because you're not going to be rewarded for it. Seriously. And it's biblical too. We could go into the whole biblical thing for all the Christians listening. But okay, so I want you to think about that. So the more you give, so as you're offering these specials to your customers, don't always think, that's too, I'm giving way too much away. I don't ever think that way. I know that I'm blessed when I do that, tenfold, definitely. And so I want, yeah, so kind of release, thinking I shouldn't be giving things away. The other thing you could do is you can put your own firm packages together. So I was talking with another brand partner, my workout partner actually, and she's doing a firm sale. So she is texting people and saying, I'm running a Christmas in July firm sale, and I have firm regularly $89 as a preferred customer. I think that off the top of my head, but actually, I would look up the retail, whatever retail is. I thought it was 106, but regularly 106 at retail. You can get it from me in July for $50, and most people are getting two. Okay, so you could even do that. And the way you do that is you order a firm pack. You can order a firm pack and this would be just to create volume. This isn't necessarily creating personal sales commission volume because you would have to order it under your brand partnership as a brand partner. So this would be if your team is getting close, maybe you're getting close to that director rank and this month, and you know that your that double bonus for director, right, is going to be now $500 this month. It counts. So if any of you guys have not, you're on point to hit director for the first time, um, that's you. I would do something like that where you could do the firm sale. And that $500 pack that I'm talking about, where you get, I think it's 10 for, I need to look that up as well. But you then collect the $50 from each person. You have them Venmo it to you. So you're not out the money. You have them send it before you place the order. Okay. So you're not putting it on a credit card without having their money. If you're going to have to ship it to them because firm is heavy, charge $10. Tell them if I'm going to see you in person, I will hand it to you, no extra shipping. But if I have to mail it, please add an extra $10 on there. So it's $60, right? Or if you're ordering two, and remember, say most people are getting two, then they would send you 110, right? If you're going to ship them, the firm. So there's all things you can do like that, you guys, seriously. And I'm going through not just my current customers. You know how you can look in the back office and you can see all of your customers. And I'm just sitting there. I'm going to do this afternoon again. I did a bunch yesterday, but I take my laptop. I'm on my laptop, right? And I have my phone and I have on the screen, I log into the back office, I go to the report center, I choose my customers, and I go there. And I'm going to first go through anyone who's placing an order, even if the ones that have already ordered this month. Those are the ones I would offer the firm's sale to. If they haven't ordered, I might offer, hey, I know it's summer, I'm offering a Christmas in July sale, and I found so many of my customers are out of product, and that might be you too. If you order $300 in anything on my website to replenish your inventory or stock or whatever you want to say, I'm going to throw in a free whatever it is, eye serum, right? So you're going to send that to this, the person you see on the screen that hasn't ordered in forever. Then you're going to go to the next name. You're going to copy that exact message, or you could put it in your own boards. And then you're going to go to the next person and you're going to look and see when they've ordered. Oh, they haven't ordered in a year. Okay. Long time no talk. Throw in cute little things at the beginning. And just wanted you to know I'm having a Christmas in July sale. Boom. And you might even throw in that they need to get their orders to you by the 30th. I think I definitely would. That's what I've learned over the years because you'll be stressed out, if you don't tell them that there's a deadline. Most people will tell you right then and there, oh yeah, firm, give me $50. Give me two. Actually, give me four. My workout partner was saying she had a customer say, "Give me four of them things," because my workout partner's in Kentucky, so her grammar's a little different. But yeah. So I'm going to open it up for questions. I'm going to stop right there because you guys might have some questions there, and then I can share a little more. Anyone questions?
I do, Julie. Phew, Vicky. I'm sorry. I lost you ever since you started, so I had to finally get back in. I'm in my garage, so you have it all recorded, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
I
go
don't.
back and listen. Yeah.
All right.
And then you could
Thank you.
text me if you have
Uh,
questions.
okay. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. But that was great because there's probably a lot of people feeling the same. Anybody else? Is it making sense? Okay,
Yes.
good. Sharon's nodding.
I have
Okay.
a question about
Yes.
when a new brand partner starts, does their enrollment kit, does their kit count as a first order bonus?
It for you it does. And that's the other thing, you guys. That's the other thing going away. Thank you for asking, Catherine. This month is the last month we make 20% first order bonus on the kit of somebody starting. Next month, we're still going to get paid on brand partners first order bonus, but not customers. We're going to get 15%. So now would be the month to sponsor people, not just for you, but for them as well. This month, when a new person starts, if they order a $199 pack, they get $50 next month for free. They're basically giving them three or free, not the
Mhm.
140. They're not even requiring them to get three customers. They're giving them a product credit for next month of $50. So that's huge. And that's not going to exist next month. And if they order a $500 pack or a $1,000 pack this month, and you get double trip volume. That's the other good thing for you. You're getting double trip volume on brand partner enrollment packs. They're getting free credit and they get six $20 off coupons so they can sponsor their own friends. But if they do the 500 or 1,000, they're getting 150 next month. So this is in the wiki, but yeah, and sorry, that was tagged on to your 20%, but you do get a first order bonus this month. You could share that with them. I've done that before too. I've said, "Hey, I'm running a brand partner special this month. It's I'm going to give you $100 back on your $1,000 pack, starter pack, because you're actually technically getting 20%, $200. So you could be splitting it with them. You could still
Mhm.
make some money,
Mhm.
make the 100, give them 100. I've done that, especially when I was running for a rank. I've done that a bunch. Um, so that's something else to think about. So I'm glad you brought that up for sure. So you could do that with a $199 pack too. You could say, I'm running a brand partner special. You get started for 20 bucks. You add on one of our $199 packs or any pack, and I'm going to give you 10% back um, in the
Mhm.
form of a
Mhm.
check or Venmo, and they're thrilled. Actually, I'm so glad this came up because I have quite a few that want to start this month, and I think I'm going to offer that. So, yeah, anyway, awesome. Okay, any other questions? Who wants to do it? Maybe wants to. You're not committing that you're gonna do it, but who wants to do it? Raise your hand. I love seeing. Yay, I'm gonna say it out loud so people watching the recording. Linda, Sharon, Catherine, Betty, Nadia. I'm not sure about Janie. Janie's thinking about it. Hi, Janie. Um, okay, so I differentiated who wants to do it. Who is going to do it? Who is going to make a decision and commit? Even if you send just a few texts out. Okay, good. I'm seeing a little, some of the hands are not as bold. It's coming down. You guys, it doesn't take that much time. And honestly, if you can't break your Netflix habit or your whatever bad habit you have, and I'm not saying any of you guys have a bad habit. No, no, no. None of you guys have a bad habit of anything. I'm talking to people watching the recording that might have a bad habit. But honestly, I watch some shows that late at night when I feel like all my work's done. But sometimes I watch Love is Blind, by the way. I love relationship shows. But I'd love to put in the chat any of your guilty pleasure shows. Please put it in there. But I bring that up because why not, if that you want to do that too? You just kind of need to unplug from the negativity of the world. You want to hear about whatever your show is that you really love. Go sit where the TV is. Hopefully, you can bring a laptop. Bring your laptop, bring your phone, have it on in the background because that kind of a show, you don't care if you're missing you miss something. You can rewind it and text people. Like, make it enjoyable. Maria says, my daughter is settled in her place now. My house is back in order. My whiteboard is um, blank and ready to start. Awesome. I love that. Sullivan's Crossing. I love that show. Yes. And how about I also love I've watched it all. But put that on. It's kind of like a Hallmark type of show. It's adorable. Yeah. And also, shoot, Magnolias. Sweet Magnolias is one of my favorites too. And have that on, just whatever it is, or put on personal development and have that playing. That's the best thing we could do, right? And then just sit there and take the time to personally text. Yes, it takes hours, you guys. I am not trying to say that success is not for the faint of heart or that is for the it is not for the faint of heart. If you aren't gonna be willing to work for it, it's not gonna fall in your lap.
Yeah.
Honestly, how hard is this work? How hard is actually texting somebody and then on to the next and on to the next and not worrying if they answer you back? You're actually bringing joy. If you're bringing a sale to them, do you think they're going to be mad at you? No. If you're offering a sale, if anything, they might be sad. Maybe they don't have the money this month. They're like, shoot, I can't anything in my budget, but I appreciate that she's offering or he's offering. They're going to be happy that you offered. They still might not respond. So don't take that personally. Just remember the next time that you send something, maybe they finally will and say, keep these coming. When I can purchase, I will, right? Let Virgin River. Yes, Virgin River is so good too. But seriously, you guys try to get back to making it enjoyable. Like when you're doing the tedious, this is mastering the mundane. This truly
Mhm.
is. Yeah, I'm seeing nodding of heads. This part is mastering the mundane. This is why Jeff wrote the book. It's why he knew that his team in Juice Plus, it was named something else back then, but it was Juice Plus. It became Juice Plus. This is why he knew his team could be successful in this industry when others weren't, because others were not mastering the mundane. Others weren't willing to do things that unsuccessful people aren't also willing. He just knew that he had to get to people and teach them that there are things that maybe you don't want to sit and do, but what else are you doing anyway, that day, right? And I make it a priority. I do it first thing in the morning. And that way, you're right. And I see Betty, you're nodding. Yeah. And Catherine, you're nodding. I send out a bunch of texts. And that way, if I never get back to it, if I get so busy, and I get it, we're all busy. If I don't get back to it, at least I did like 15 that morning, whatever the number I am happy with. But then I also do find cracks and crevices in my calendar, and I will just send more. I taught myself this though, you guys. It's not that you're born with this. It really isn't. So don't ever think that, oh, that person's successful because they just know how to do it. No, we've all had to learn this, I promise.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anybody else? Questions? I think so, so cute. I love that we're talking about this stuff because it's real life. All the fun things we watch when we're trying to film. I know. Yes. So is Michelle Ball still on? Oh, she might have dropped off. I was gonna say there's so many shows filmed in Canada. It's really cool. Canada, if you guys have never gone, is such a beautiful country, just like America, right? If you have not traveled the United States, you should. You're doing yourself a disservice. Like so many areas all over the US are so different than other areas, and it's beautiful. And so is Canada. Gotta go. Yeah, I know. I have to leave soon too. But okay, so who you're committing, put in the chat if you're going to commit to doing your own Christmas in July. The other thing is too, you guys, not just firm, maybe firm, you feel like I don't have that. Most people have a lot of firm customers, but maybe you don't feel like you have a lot of firm customers. Um, Maybe you've been promoting neofiller so much, you want to do a neofiller sale. Yay, Sharon. I'm so glad you guys keep putting in the chat if you're committing to doing this. Maybe you want to do a neofiller sale. Anything that we have that bulk, those bulk orders, Lash Lush. Maybe you've talked about Lash Lush to a lot of people. You could do separate texts about Lash Lush and lower the price. Make it like almost half price, like we've done with Firm by doing the bulk ordering, where you get all the money, then you add up and make sure you're writing everyone's name down on a sheet of paper and that they paid, right? You will have to do some bookkeeping yourself. And then when you have 10 orders, then you order. Yeah, Betty's holding up a document. We can't really see, it's fuzzy, but yeah.
Is the prospect tracker.
Oh, prospect tracker. Yeah. And what I do on stuff like this, when I want to do that bulk purchase, I have a separate sheet that I start putting names of everyone that says they want in. And that way you follow up if they haven't paid you yet, right? And you don't place the order till you have all the money because you don't want to be stuck with it. But it's a really great way to gain a lot of money for sure. The other thing too, you guys, if you really want to grow brand partners, I was at a meeting with a bunch of friends yesterday, and I told them, I'm running for I said promotion. It's really just more personal sales for me. But they don't need to know all that, right? So I just said I'm running for a goal or a promotion. I said promotion. You say whatever you want. And I said, any order helps me. I hadn't thought about doing the July sale. I wish I had, but now I'm going to be able to go back and talk to them. But do you know, one of the girls pulled me aside. She goes, Vicky, you've always supported me in my business. I want to support you. I want to order. So she had me open up my Neora brochure, and she was looking through, and she's Japanese. She doesn't have a line on her face, right? And she's only 45, so she definitely doesn't. And then she was looking through, and she saw the sleep and energy chews. She goes, ooh, I might be in. And she's a yoga instructor. She goes, I might like that. I go, oh my gosh, you would, right? Because our enthusiasm just comes out about every product. And so I'm going to work on an order for her. But she said, but she was smart enough to say, but does it help you more for me to become a brand partner? And you know me, I'm always about the brand partnership, even though maybe for me right now, personal sales might have helped me more. But, I know in the long run, no, having more apple trees in my orchard helps me. It's working smarter, not harder, right? So I told her, well, honestly, Joy, that's her name, so pretty, huh? I go, honestly, Joy, you becoming a brand partner helps me the most. And I was about to take it away and say, you don't have to build unless you want to. But she goes, well, I'm not going to build. She immediately said that. But I met her where she's at. I'm like, I know you're not going to build, but you know what? Maybe someday you will. Maybe you will see after using these products, you just might. And she goes, I might, right? So honestly, if you get bold like that, you stand up to your friends, you tell them really what you need and what helps you the most, because they do want to help you, you can get some more brand partners. Seriously. So anyway, hope that helps too. Any final questions before we sign off? Ideas, anything? Okay. But good. Okay, so let's see who's committing and then we'll kind of sign off. So it looks like, and if you can't type right now, you can't text, but you want to unmute and say, I'm committing. Because I actually want to keep track of all of you guys that are going to do this Christmas in July. It looks like Nadia, because you're the Zoom user. Yeah. Nadia, Sharon, Betty, Catherine. I love it. I think Linda raised her hand. Linda's committed. All right. Janie, Jeff, and Sandra, if you guys don't want to say publicly, you can text me. Let me know. If you are gonna at least, send a couple texts. What does it hurt? Again, I just want to reiterate, You are offering them a sale that saves them money. So it's don't
Mm-hmm.
think it's all about you. It's not, right? Don't we all want to get a deal?
Mm-hmm.
Always. And they at least want to know. They want to be in the know. So that part of it, if you're still struggling, you don't want to bug your friend, you're not bugging them. You're not. You're actually offering them a deal that the company's not offering. Think about it. The company's not offering the deal. So it really is from the kindness of your heart.
I
But
have a really quick
yeah.
question, actually, two. And it's not really about the Christmas sale, but do we have any idea if and when Sig Serum's coming back? I have customers asking,
Yeah, I'm
and I
laughing
want to
because,
know.
yeah, I'm laughing only, Catherine, because I think Deb Peterson, who couldn't be on today, she asked me about it too. She's had a customer ask like every month. Okay, and they have not said, I have not heard that they're not bringing it back. Remember, they told us they were reformulating, they're bringing it back.
Hmm.
But here's honestly my answer that I said to Deb after thinking about it some more. Why have them wait? Why not? Because to me, Neofiller is the bomb.com. It's to me delivering results better than Sig Serum. I love how Sig Serum feels going on, but I also, if not to be negative, but if there's something that bothers me, it leaves like a residue, like a gel, because then when I put my foundation on, it pills. My foundation pills when I use Sig Serum, even though I love it. So then I only started using it at night. And also think about this in your verbiage. Sig serum is the key ingredient is 5 times more potent than the key ingredient that's in our night serum, right? That's our
Hmm.
selling point of Sig serum, which is great. And that does address all the major signs of aging. That's what our night cream does. So if this is 5 times stronger, that's cool. It's 5 times stronger addressing all the signs of aging. But what it doesn't do is grow the collagen production by
Mm-hmm.
1,223% and teach and train the facial muscles to plump and fill themselves. It's not a biostimulator. So it is totally different than Sig Serum. But to me, the final point is it has the feel like when it goes, it glides on. Sig Serum glides on, even though it's that gel. The, to me, Neofiller glides on. It
Yes.
use way less. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you guys agree with me. You use way less of it, just 2 pumps, and the pumps are smaller than like when you do 2 pumps of Sig Serum, it's a whole mound. Because I do 2 pumps of Sig Serum. I really should go back to one, I think.
I only use one.
But yeah, so does that help, Catherine? I would go to the person and say, they haven't brought it back yet, but here's my recommendation. Our neofiller that you've heard me talking about, you've seen me post about, if you have been posting, because they're gonna remember, right? Does that help you? It's to me even better because it's doing 2 more things. What do
No,
you?
I totally agree with you. She doesn't use Neofiller. She doesn't have an interest in it, and I don't know why, but
But why not come
some
back
people
with her with that? Just
but
say,
she loves, like you said, how smooth it goes on.
yeah,
And she lives in Hawaii.
okay,
So the the
Committed.
lighter it is,
yeah,
the less greasy she feels because
right.
it's so humid there.
Well,
And
okay,
so
let me
I
ask you
think
this. Sorry to interrupt, but let me ask you this. Did she ever try neofiller?
I'm not sure. I don't think so, but
Yeah.
because I've sent her like samples. I don't know if she's tried it,
Yeah, I would
but
just
she
say,
has a,
I
yeah,
would
but
give strong pushback and say, while we're waiting for a Sig Serum, I know you love it. What I found is so many of my customers using Sig Serum have now switched to neofiller. Just, I would, or something to that effect, where you're telling the
yeah.
truth.
Mhm.
I would at least have her try and tell her you have a 60-day money back guarantee. And it's $10 less than Sig Serum, too, you guys. Think
Yeah.
about that's the other thing. It's less
Hmm.
than Sig Serum. It's 125 instead of 135. I don't know. I wouldn't have her wait any longer. And to me, I think in Hawaii, it's lighter. To me, Sig Serum is even, I mean, Neofiller is lighter than Sig Serum. And if she hasn't tried it, she won't know until she tries it. So anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So, but we haven't
They haven't said a
said
word.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now they're talking about this menopause thing so I think maybe they're shelving it for a little while. I don't know. They haven't said a word. I can try to ask, but I think I would go with what we have, which is neofiller. I would just not even worry about that right now. Get the sale.
And my other question was the lookbook. Is that, I know,
The flip book, did you say?
I don't know if I missed Anna's, um, did she say that it was available yet? Because I
Not
know she
yet.
said
So
it
she
was
said
at the
she
printer.
she told me you're so amazing that you've been asking like the most of anyone on the team. I love it, Catherine. Like keep it up. Like good job.
I
Um,
need it so
I know.
bad.
Good for you. Just know Anna listens, you guys. So she and I jumped on a Zoom after Monday night. We got back on a Zoom, just the two of us, and she showed it to me. It's currently being printed, but it's not. It's got to be ready now. It's Friday, so I think I can text her, or you could text her and ask, "Hey, can I order?" Yeah,
Well, I don't, the only reason I'm asking you is because she said she would let us know when it was ready, and I didn't know if I had missed
she
a
has
message
not
from
said it's
her.
ready. Yeah, she's not said it's ready, but I'm glad
Okay.
you're all excited about it. I am too. It's awesome. Betty, you had a question?
Yes, I wanted to get you guys' opinion. I have a salon owner. She's a hairdresser, and she's trying the neo filler and the lip filler. And I've been talking to her about the opportunity, and she's conflicted because she sells Avon, and she's been on Avon for eons. And I said, well, you would have just some materials at your station. She goes, well, yeah, but my customers are used to seeing my Avon box and they come in and they place orders. And I'm like, it would be exactly the same. But she said, we have a lot of this same type of products, but the price point is very different.
Nadia,
Can I
all I have
jump
to say,
in?
and I have to leave, but
Okay.
Nadia is your go-to for a three-way call.
Okay.
Well,
You
Maria, can
can
I
share.
talk to you later if we have to leave?
yeah, I just really learned from Vikki. It's all their creams are really just a glorified moisturizer. I always tell my people, is it working? And then, they can always buy Avon, just not the skincare. Avon offers a lot of stuff, but just
Yeah.
remind them that our stuff is real and theirs is too. But I mean, I don't sell it anymore right now, but I just told them, get rid of all that old stuff. Do something that works, something that shows results. Those are the words I use. And again, it's just a glorified. I use it on your legs and your arms. That's what I usually tell them. Just get rid of it and use it up.
I love it, Nadia. You're
I'm,
such a good.
I'm honest. When Vikki said glorified moisturizer, I thought, oh my gosh, you're right. I never seen it change.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nadia's been selling it for 30 years, Nadia, or how
it
long?
was quite a while. Yeah, on and off with everything else.
Seriously, so a good three-way call with
Maybe I'll put you in a three-way call with her. Yeah.
No,
definitely set it
I
up.
might say the wrong thing.
Yeah, I guess said even if you just want to do the hair products, because we have before and after pictures. I said,
Look at
but
Nadia's
just
hair.
the
Yeah.
I love it. I boast about it all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, but thank you, and
Yeah.
yes, definitely
You're
not
welcome.
Yeah, seriously. And that's my answer to like almost all other skincare. I don't put it down, but I say, I got to be honest. Are you seeing results? Have you
Yeah,
seen results? And they kind of go, "Oh, I don't know." And then I'm like, because most skincare is just over glorified moisturizer. It really is true, right? Even oil of Olay, like it's not doing anything. So yeah, and then I say that too, Nadia. You might as well just put it on the rest of your body, buy Neora for your face, and go ahead and use the product on your legs and arms, and just so you're not
I know.
wasting it.
I got a customer who's been buying day and night, and she just got married, and everybody gave her all kinds of, I don't know, stuff for her face and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to tell you. But
Yeah,
sometimes
use
you
it on
can't
your body.
fight it.
You
I
get
just
more
told
for
the
your money
customer
with
the other
Neora.
day,
a customer at TJ Maxx the other day who was buying a bunch of skincare products. And I told her, I said, do those work? And she goes, well, that's why I keep buying, trying to find something that works. And I said, well, I've got something better. You want to talk about it? And so she gave me her phone number. We're going to be meeting this weekend.
That's
Oh,
great.
Sharon! Yay! Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Love it. Love it. All right, I really got to run, but this has
Okay.
been awesome, you guys. In the All In Leaders thread. That's when you guys get some sales, when things are happening with your July and Christmas in July, post it in there. Let's inspire the rest of the team that didn't even hear about this. Okay, so
Mhm.
there's a lot of month left. There's a lot of month left to get.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Have a great day and see you guys on
Bye.
Monday.
Thank
Love you
you.
guys. Love you
Bye.
guys.